Hey guys, Joshua here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Aftershock Forge 15X, which has an RTX 3060 inside. This is the latest iteration of Aftershock's Forge 15X with the NVIDIA RTX 3060 GPU, and spoiler alert, it is a beast for its price point, which comes in at this point of writing starting at 1800 SGD. Let's take a look at its design. Fundamentally, the design has not changed much except that my previous Forge 15 had the Aftershock logo on the back, while the current Forge 15X just has the wording. The entire laptop has a gorgeous brushed aluminium greyish tone on the entire laptop, including the insides, and the light strips are actually a lot more subtle now. The Forge 15X measures in at 2.2 kilograms with a width of 361mm, depth of 258mm, and 27.9mm in height. The screen is a 15.6-inch 144Hz FHD 1920 by 1080 matte display with 100% sRGB white color and also wide viewing angles, and it's crisp and sharp with the colors being on point, especially since you can have Aftershock color calibrate the screen for you. For ports, on the left side there is a single USB 2.0 port, a single USB 3.0 port, microphone and headphone jack, while on the right side there is another USB 3.0 port, mini display 1.4 port and card reader. On the back there is a single USB 3.2 Gen 2 USB-C port which supports DisplayPort 1.4, a HDMI port, LAN port, and the DC-in jack. The only thing I wish that they would have changed about the design is actually that the USB port is actually still on the bottom right side and also on the left side, so I would have liked to see one either maybe nearer to the back or on the back of the laptop, because now when it's on the bottom here, as you can see, sometimes it does get in the way if you're swinging your mouse back and forth while gaming. The speakers are decent, not the best for high fidelity music, but for movies or TV shows, it's clear enough that you can watch it comfortably even with a friend or two. This is their tactile hybrid silent keyboard, so it's very quiet, suitable for use in the office or in classes, but there is only single zone lighting which is controlled from the control center, and you get 15 color options. The touchpad has 2 physical buttons and is smooth with Microsoft PTP multi-gesture and scrolling functions. The webcam on the Forge 15X is actually pretty decent. I'm pretty impressed with it because as long as you have decent lighting, it will expose you properly. So I'm recording this at 720p because that's what the webcam is recording at, and as you can hear from the microphone, it actually sounds, well, pretty decent. Like, if you really want something better, you're going to have to go for the mic that comes with a headphone or an external mic. But for me, this combination between the webcam and the microphone is good enough for video conferencing or even any meetings on Zoom, things like that. The unit I have here has the Intel Core i7-10870H processor, which is a 8-core 10th gen processor, RTX 3060 6GB GDDR6 GPU, which is boosted to 105 watts, 16GB of RAM, 512GB of storage, and even comes with Wi-Fi 6. And this particular configuration comes in at 2020 SGD. The performance with games on this is just phenomenal. Let me just throw up some graphs, and as you can see for AAA titles such as Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Cyberpunk, Red Dead Redemption 2, they all score above 50 FPS. First-person shooter games such as Fortnite, PUBG, Counter-Strike Go easily break the 100 FPS mark. For some synthetic benchmarks, in Cinebench, the score is 2957, in PC Mark 10, the overall score is 5708, with Essentials scoring 9,138, Productivity at 7,036, while Digital Content Creation had a score of 7,850. In 3D Mark Time Spy at 7675 with a graphics score of 7647, CPU score of 7841. Port Royal Benchmark has a score of 4,530, and in the DLSS ray tracing feature test, it has a score of 19.11 FPS, while in the NVIDIA DLSS feature test when it was off, it had a score of 34.22, and with DLSS on, 56.73. Temperatures sit at 48 to 50 degrees Celsius when the Forge 15X is on idle, and with normal usage, about 52 to 54 degrees Celsius, while under full load, the temperatures tend to fluctuate between 86 to 90 degrees Celsius, and that's also when the fans kick in at their highest settings, and the noise level goes up to about 55 dB, which is the level of your air conditioning or refrigerator. So just throw on a pair of headphones and you won't hear a thing, especially when you're gaming. From the control center, you can also control the fan speed settings, so currently it's on automatic, but you can just hit maximum and it will ramp up the fans all the way, or you can go to custom, and from here you can set how many percent of the fan speed you want to go depending on the temperature. So you have the CPU fan, which is in pink, and the GPU 1 fan, which is in blue. The control center also allows you to go through the different settings that they have, so quiet, performance, entertainment, and power saving. And the last one inside here, since you've already seen fan speed control and also the LED keyboard, is the Flexi key. So the Flexi key, it is basically how you actually set up your macro keys, so you can set it with your keyboard and also your mouse. Battery life is not the best with casual usage reaching about 2.5 hours of use, while as soon as you game, you'd only be getting about an hour's worth from it, so you will have to bring the charger around, but it isn't very heavy or bulky, so that's a good thing. Just some closing thoughts. I believe the Forge series from Aftershock has been their best seller, especially at this 2K price point. I don't believe there's anything else in the market close to it at all at this current moment. They've even managed to sneak in a 10870H processor, as usually this particular processor is meant for higher end models, and this would normally be getting the 10750H, but somehow they've done it. So really, color me impressed. If you're looking for something that you can carry to LAN parties or need a portable setup between the office and home, this is definitely one of the best value laptops you can get currently. It's silent at work, but packs a punch when you need to game. So that's been it for my review of the Aftershock Forge 15X. Do let me know your thoughts on this laptop in the comments down below. Remember, like and subscribe for more tech and gaming videos. Hit the notification bell to get notified when new videos come up, and I'll catch you in the next one. Ciao!